Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Health Minister Dr. Vardhan will hold a meeting with the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and Lieutenant Governor Anil Baijal to review the coronavirus situation in the national capital. Delhi, remember, has reported a worrying 2,134 new cases of the coronavirus in just the last 24 hours. And this has taken the national capital's tally to over 40,000 cases and over 1,300 deaths so far. The director of the All India Institute of Medical Sciences will also be a part of this all-important meeting. So what's the battle plan to tackle COVID-19 in Delhi? Well, let's break down what's happening today. At 11 a.m., Amit Shah will meet Delhi's Lieutenant Governor and Chief Minister. At 5 p.m., he's going to be meeting the mayors of all of Delhi's municipal corporations. And later, he will, in fact, be taking stock of the entire situation. So, Kirti Dwivedi, who's been tracking the details of this story and tracking the coronavirus picture, the way it unfolds in the national capital, joining us this morning. Good morning, Sukirti. Yesterday, after the Prime Minister held a review meeting, there's a whole host of important meetings that are going to be taking place. Is the focus squarely at the moment on the national capital and trying to bring down the number of cases in the national capital?
Good morning, Divya. Yes, right now the focus remains on the national capital, especially because of the kind of rate at which new cases are growing. Now, they've started crossing the 2,000 mark. Yesterday marked the second consecutive day that we saw over 2,000 cases within a span of 24 hours. Apart from that, the positivity rate also in Delhi continues to be extremely high. So, for example, if 100% people are being tested on a given day, at least 37% or 35% of them are testing positive, which is a very high rate. Now, for the Home Ministry, the national capital is also important, of course, because this is the place where all the important institutions and all private and government, most important institutions of the country, even in terms of medical infrastructure, they are all based in Delhi. And of course, the MHA handles Delhi, several aspects of Delhi, and has to take those decisions because Delhi is not completely in the hands of Mr. Kejriwal. So keeping all of those factors in mind and the rate at which cases are growing, Mr. Amit Shah will be holding a meeting with the LG as well as the Chief Minister and also the mayors of all of these municipal corporations, because MCDs are actually the places, are actually the organizations and the authorities at the local level which are directly handling the restrictions in the containment zones and the testings. So those people are also extremely important. So all of those factors to be kept in when these meetings happen.
Right. And Sukirti, interesting, because at 11 a.m. Is when the Home Minister will be meeting the Delhi Chief Minister and the Lieutenant Governor, and at 5 p.m. he's going to hold a separate meeting with all the mayors of Delhi's various municipal corporations. So two key meetings to watch out for today.
Well, yes, absolutely. Two key meetings to watch out for. Firstly, they will be discussing a larger blueprint of what the path ahead is going to be, considering Delhi is expected to have at least about 1 lakh cases by the end of this month. So, yes. Firstly, what are the steps that the Chief Minister and the Lieutenant Governor have planned? And then, of course, the finer details will then be discussed in the 5 p.m. meeting with the more local authorities.
So, Kirti, keep a close watch on those developments. We'll come back to you. It is important at this moment to note that all different agencies, especially in a state like Delhi where there are so many stakeholders, need to come together, collaborate and build on a strategy to deal with the rising number of cases. Appreciate you joining us this morning. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates as we keep a close watch on those crucial meetings all day today.